Have you been staring wistfully into the night sky, wishing and dreaming for a Persona game, but indie? Sigh no longer, for Eternights is an upcoming indie game that's a love letter to the Persona series and the genre as a whole. Say hello to some hack and slash JRPG gaming with, of course, dating, my favorite game element. I'll be discussing the first 90 minutes of gameplay in this preview, which was chock full of funny dialogue, superb voice acting.
I just saw a street blow up! I'm on my way to the shelter!
Gorgeous hand-drawn cinematics, and fun combat. Our protagonist enters a post-apocalyptic world where something, or someone, has turned virtually all humans into mutated, aggressive monsters. After getting your arm chopped off and meeting a strange woman in a dream, you'll be granted a powerful glowing arm sword that you'll use to fight your way through this dangerous world. Accompanying you is your childhood friend and a pop star, the latter who has special healing powers of her own, which were also granted by the same strange woman from a dream. And if the protagonist losing his arm didn't already clue you in, this game does not shy away from the dark or the grotesque. Between scenes of characters being violently slashed to death to the malformed human monsters with too many arms and legs, there's an edge of horror that makes the stakes feel real. And the environments also do a good job of setting that dark, post-apocalyptic mood. Your first dungeons, while a bit plain at times, have connecting paths that show you a barren world full of sunken buildings in a haze. As for the music, it really amps up during battles with energetic synthy beats, but overall it remains a quiet bass thumping in the background as mood setting. And of course, how could I forget the combat, which is hack and slash glory with plenty of interesting moves that I toyed around with. These moves are typically unlocked later in the game as you progress, but for review purposes the devs have given us a sneak peek at the many sword moves that the game has to offer. And that's of course not to mention all the other movesets that we'll get with our companions. I noticed that with our pop star companion, you can unlock elemental moves, but that happened right at the end of the preview. There are some quick time button pressing mixed in with the combat, which I'll say you become more accustomed to as you battle. I did miss an embarrassing amount of these prompts and died many times because I was too lazy to dodge or hit button prompts. And last for this preview, but certainly not least, we have the relationship building and dating. I found the dialogue to be sharp, interesting, and really funny, with many of the lines from especially the childhood friend catching me by surprise with their silliness. And I loved all the different ways we could dole out some sass, which can even get you some romance points depending on the character. But I must extend my deepest apologies for not flirting with our pop star girl more, as well as denying you a closet closeness scene. But listen, okay? I just met her. It takes more than some cute pixels to earn my virtual love. You've also gotta kill your husband and dig up graves a la Grave Robber from Darkest Dungeon. To some, Eternights looks like a delightful and promising title that gives me all of the best Persona vibes, but in its own distinct style and maintaining a high quality. I look forward to the full release of this game.
He didn't even want to go to your concert! He said, Johnny, I would rather lose myself in your eyes. It was a whole thing. We had a moment.